Right now, we are tracking a chance for snowbursts tomorrow morning with temperatures dropping rapidly overnight. Thanks for inviting us in. It's 11 o'clock. Angela's got a look at the timing, the totals, and this big temperature change.
It's all happening now.
Yeah.
The good news, the totals are going to be on the low end.
Good.
A coating, maybe a little more in a few places, but because of the temperatures dropping so quickly and the fact that all of the rain, the moisture hasn't evaporated,
right.
That's the reason for the flash freeze.
Okay.
And that's the reason we could end up with some slick spots and some school delays early tomorrow. So we want to make sure you're prepared. You may need to start your Friday a little earlier. You can see the heavy rain that we dealt with earlier today is now across parts of western Ohio. And what we're dealing with now, the cold air racing into central Indiana, starting to see a little mixed rain and snow. It is very light north and west of Indianapolis, but it is a sign of things to come. We're down to 32 in Lafayette, still at 40 in Indianapolis. Temperatures will continue to drop all the way into the teens. And because of this cold air and the fact that there will be a few of those snowbursts, some slick roads and a few school delays can't be ruled out. Could be a slow start to our Friday, and trade out the umbrella for the heavier coat. You'll need it. Wind chills near zero tomorrow morning, temperatures in the teens, and highs tomorrow only in the 20s.
All right, Angela, thanks so much. And of course, you can track the snowburst tomorrow morning on our WTHR weather app, which gives you access to our interactive radar and the updated weather blogs from our team of meteorologists. It's a free download. Go get it before you fall asleep tonight. It's in the App Store. Breaking tonight at 11, the man suspected of killing 2 people and wounding several others at Brown University was found dead. Police say 48-year-old Claudio Neves Valente took his own life at a storage facility in New Hampshire. Investigators found a satchel, 2 guns, and evidence matching the crime scene next to his body. Tonight, the university is confirming he was enrolled at Brown University back in 2000, but then took a leave of absence the next year and then unenrolled from the school. Tonight, investigators believe he was also responsible for killing an MIT professor who was found dead at his home Monday. So far, police have not released any motives behind the Brown University attack or the murder of the MIT professor. But we did just learn that Valente attended a university in Portugal back in the 90s with the MIT professor. Right now, IMPD is investigating a deadly shooting on the west side of Indianapolis. Police tonight are telling us that one person was found shot near I-465 and 38th Street around 8 o'clock. That person died at the scene. Police say several suspects approached a car leading to a fight before shots were fired, and then the suspects ran off. They're asking anyone with information to call Crime Stoppers. You don't have to give your name. The phone number's 317-262-TIPS. Tonight at 11, we're taking a closer look at arguments filed to appeal Richard Allen's conviction for the Delphi murders of Abby Williams and Libby German. The 113-page appeal centers on 3 key points. Allen's attorneys say the search of his home was unconstitutional. His prison confessions were made under psychotic coercion. And they argue a lot of the evidence that they wanted to present was not allowed, including theories that the killings were part of a pagan ritual. Now, the Attorney General now gets to file a response on the state's behalf. After that, Allen's attorneys can then respond. The Court of Appeals could also request oral arguments before issuing a ruling. And our other big story tonight at 11, another data center development, this time in Decatur Township. And like many of the other proposed developments around our state, it is creating friction with residents. Alex Almanza stopped by a Civic Township meeting tonight and shows us why the approval process for this one may be different.
The CEO of Saby is kicking the tires on some land here in Decatur Township for a 250-megawatt data center. But it's becoming clear that the City-County Council may not get as much of a say in this project.
The line stretched halfway across an auditorium Thursday.
You cannot fool me with that lingo.
People don't usually get an opportunity like this.
Why are you determined to not back down?
These neighbors say they're charged with their own determination. Some refuse to back down, especially with a chance to talk to the boss himself, the CEO of data center developer Saby. Saby claims the project will claim more than $20 million annually in property taxes, will bring hundreds of jobs, but for others like Emma Hart, it all comes down to the light bill.
It seems like electric bills are the main point of concern for people. That's really united people across Decatur Township. People have already seen rising utilities over the course of last couple years.
The Decatur Township Civic Council hosting a meeting to let residents talk to the CEO and other officials of SABE. Decatur Township officials also getting a chance to weigh in. CEO John Sabe says there were strong feelings.
They can either believe us or not believe us, but we're trying to do the best thing for this community and for us in this project, and hopefully everybody hears that.
Unlike other proposals, this project will not go to the City County Council because the land is already zoned for industrial. All the petitioner is asking for is a variance change, leaving it up to a vote on January 29th.
Now, as the second meeting wraps up, this project will eventually head to the Metropolitan Development Commission and the hearing examiner. In Indianapolis, Alex Almanza, 13 News.
Tonight, IPS Superintendent Alicia Johnson is talking about next steps to reshape public education here in our city. Last night, the Indianapolis Public Education Alliance approved final recommendations that now head over to the Indiana State House for consideration. Those recommendations include exempting IPS from the $1 law, which allows charter schools to buy unused IPS property for only $1. They would also require all schools to participate in school transportation or forfeit their shares of property tax dollars. They would also form a 9-person board to make decisions for all public schools in the IPS boundary.
In the ILEA's proposal, a new body will be created, and there are still many details to work out. We must be clear to state and local leadership about how we want that body to operate, and that the other 5 key priorities must become law.
Lawmakers will consider the recommendations when they reconvene next month. And you can read our full breakdown of those recommendations. We've got it posted for you right now over on WTHR.com and on our 13 News app.